Cordelia Hansen is here from Clare Control. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Mike.
It's so good to have you here. SoCal is what they call it, right?
Yeah, SoCal, back to SoCal.
Yeah.
Made the move from New Jersey.
I know, you were in Jersey.
I was in SoCal before, so I've gone both ways.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, what's with the weather here in Vegas? Because it's rainy and cold, and I've never seen that before.
El Nino.
There was snow on the mountains today.
They got 16 inches or something like that, and they're going to get another 6 tonight.
All right, I'm a New Yorker. I can handle it.
If you ski, you can go up there. You should get some good.
I'm ready to go.
Good fluff.
Let's do the
fluffy
show
snow.
from the mountaintop tomorrow. You want to come?
Yeah, I might need to get a bigger coat. I didn't bring the right clothes for this weather.
Clare Control is a home automation company that does affordable home automation. You can control everything, lights, blinds, all sorts of great
Climate,
stuff.
security systems, the works.
Tell me about Clare Control.
So we kind of came to market to try to fill a gap between the DIY product and the professionally installed product, where you could still afford it as a normal person like you or me could
Right.
actually have a home automation system in our houses.
That would be amazing. And I could afford the stuff that I can install myself, except I can't install anything. So I have a whole system somebody gave me to do a review on a year ago that's sitting in the box because who's installing it?
You can't, yeah, what are you going to do with
Yeah.
it? And then with DIY products, you've got limited capabilities. They don't really interoperate with
Sure.
each other. You end up with a bunch of
Then
apps.
the high-end stuff is very expensive, and even if you could afford it, every time that something goes wrong, you got to call somebody, and that costs at least $750 to get them to show up.
Oh, totally, because they're not built to do a $100, trip charge call to.
Yeah, I want to get
put
this
it
to
in
work
Zimmer.
with my iPad. That's great. That'll take 2 days of programming and a day to get it to work, and we'll have to come in and put a new piece of equipment in your house. That's another $2,000. And then, holy mackerel, I just spent $10,000 to get my home automation system from 5 years ago to work with my iPad?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, but these are the problems that everybody's facing today, and we've actually come up with a solution for them. You can add as many iPads or iPhones or Android devices as you want to the Clare system, and there is no programming. Once it's configured, you're just going to type in the username and password on the Wi-Fi network, and the user interface shows up.
Wow.
That's it.
So somebody like you or I could do this, but I don't have to do it myself because it does it itself. And I mean,
Some parts of it do.
yeah.
So when I say we blend,
I might hire a programmer, an
Yeah.
integrator for the initial setup. Obviously, they're going to put the light switches in.
yes.
They're going to put the server or whatever in.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I want to add one more thing.
You should be able to do it yourself.
Exactly.
So-
I just bought this new stereo. I want to plug that in. Boom.
Yeah, so Sonos is a big
Yeah.
example of that. When you buy Sonos as you're a homeowner yourself, you
Sure.
can go in, you can get it hooked up, programmed, and you're playing your favorite music in minutes. But you add a home control system to that, and all of a sudden you got to call an installer to add something to that Sonos system. So why would you add a smart home system to your house that would make the system you have dumber? With Clare, you just plug in that Sonos piece of the network and set it up like you would normally, and it automatically populates within the app the next time you open it up. Full control, two-way feedback, metadata, favorites, playlists, all of it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, Pandora, the
Metadata?
works, all of it.
Wow.
Song,
That's-
track, album,
All
title,
right, so
artist.
you said it's affordable. What are we talking about? How much is it going to cost me to set this up?
So to give you an idea,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do a Clare system, add in a nice thermostat, maybe you want to use Nest, maybe you want to use Honeywell. We like to work with brands that are really good and best in class already, so we don't have to actually build everything. We can let you pick some of the brands you like to work with. So you do a thermostat, you integrate it with your security system, you add in like 5 or 6 lights, a door lock, and a garage door opener, and I'm still not even breaking the $1,000 price point. I'm still under $1,000 bucks.
$1,000?
I'm under $1,000 at MSRP.
I'm saying, really?
Yep.
Now, how much is it going to cost to have an integrator come out? How long does it take? Is it days upon days upon days? Or are they going to be able to do this in one day? That's maybe another $1,000.
Fantastic question there as well. You can pop this little guy on the network, the little hub goes on the network, you should be able to upload and create a program for something like that or configure it in about 15, 20 minutes.
An installer?
Yes.
Wow. Jani is watching in Finland. Finland. I don't know. Is that what they say in Finland?
I don't know, I
Finland.
haven't been, but it's,
Yeah,
I've
neither
heard it's
have I. I gotta go.
beautiful.
They have hockey there. I like hockey.
I love hockey.
You love hockey?
Love.
Me too. All
My
right,
son
but
is named after Luke Robitaille.
Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke.
Wow. And you know, Luke Robitaille was not only a Los Angeles King, which is probably why you're a Luke Robitaille fan,
Maybe.
but also a New York Ranger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he crossed the pond there.
Yeah, he did. And so You're a Kings fan, I guess.
My partner's a Kings fan. I'm a Hawks fan.
You're a Hawks fan.
I'm from Chicago.
Wow. So Ed Belfour would be your guy back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Steve Larmer, who was also a Ranger.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, and now we're boring them.
We're way off
yeah,
topic
all right.
here.
So
what
getting
do we have
back,
from Finland?
Getting back, Jenny wants to know in Finland, where they play a lot of hockey, what about voice detection and voice command?
Oh my gosh, awesome. So we've actually developed the interface with Amazon Echo.
Yeah.
We showed it at CEDIA a few months ago. It just comes down to utterances, how many different utterances we can pre-program as the engineering core into the product.
Sure.
And you can say, Alexa, have Claire turn on my lights.
I think we need an Alexa on set. I'd just be like, Alexa, switch camera to 2. No, that's Peter's job. He could do that. What if we did that?
We can't get rid of Peter.
No. We love Peter.
Okay.
Who
But
else
Peter,
would I say, Peter,
would
go to
oversee
commercial?
Alexa.
Yeah. Huh?
He would oversee
No, but I'm
Alexa.
saying, he would say, Alexa, switch cameras.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course,
No, I
then
don't
you
want to
might
be
hear
switching
that.
cameras on. How weird would it be if I was like, Alexa, switch the camera to while I'm asking you a question? No, Peter needs to do that. It's just he doesn't have to mouse click then. Peter, Alexa, put in the graphic. By the way, Peter, do we have any tweets that we can put up right now? Are there any tweets? We should throw some tweets up there, because if you're tweeting, we can get your tweets up there. Check this out, at BeTerrific TV. We'll put your tweets up. That goes for every one of the Terrifics. Wild fan. Jenny is a Wild fan. I'm sure he used to be a Minnesota North,
Wild fan?
But he had to be a North Stars
I do
fan
like
before.
Parisi. He's a good player.
He likes
I
all the
love his
Finnish
dad.
guys. That's why he likes the Wild. Yeah. Parisi used to be a Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him play at the Rock a couple of times.
Very cool.
Yep.
So you're telling me that it integrates with all this stuff. It's $1,000, under $1,000, and it's going to take 15 minutes for a guy to integrate this into my existing infrastructure.
Yeah, and if you get lamp dimmers, you literally plug them in the wall and plug your lamp in. That's your installation.
This sounds
time.
very hard.
Yeah.
I don't
we
know.
have a couple of
Where do I buy it?
So we are starting to offer our options directly to the homeowner. Right now you get it through a professional installer, and we're in the Powerhouse booth right now because that's our national distributor for Clare Controls. So if you're a dealer and you'd like to get authorized to purchase, you're going to go through Powerhouse Controls.
So because it's not a DIY product, I'm not buying this at Home Depot, I'm not buying this at Best Buy, and I'm not buying it on your site. I have to be a dealer. And
To start.
Yeah. Well,
we
then
will
I can
have
buy
products
the
you can buy as a homeowner.
right, as the accessories.
Yep. Very simple, like lamp dimmers.
Right.
A homeowner should be able to put their own lamp dimmer in. There's no
Of
reason
course.
to call an installer to plug a receptacle into another
I
receptacle.
couldn't agree more.
So you won't. I mean, you'll be able to press one button, it'll acquire to the hub, and it'll show up on your iPad.
ClareControl.com?
ClareControls.com. plural.
ClareControls.com.
ClareControls.com
Wow.
for more info.
You got to get more info. This is awesome. What else does it do? I got to be missing something. There's got to be something, like I think you've told me everything, but there's got to be something I'm missing.
Well, we're covering almost all the major
Does it do
categories.
garage doors?
Yes.
Home security?
Yes.
Alarms?
Yes.
Does it baby cameras?
Actually, yeah, we just released a Cube Baby Cam with a little monitoring audio in it as well.
Wow.
And you can mount it horizontally, vertically, under a cabinet, over a cabinet. It's wireless, so you can literally plug it in anywhere and take it around your house.
And it would work with some other products. So like, would it work with like Netgear's Arlo?
No, but we do work with Vibaro.
Okay.
So if you want to do any motion sensor activated pieces, if someone walks in the garage door and it's after dusk, you can have the lights go in and off on the garage, whatever
Very
you
cool.
want, go off 10 minutes later.
Very cool. The people down there are cheering for you.
I was talking to them
ClareControls.com.
earlier. They're
Yeah.
big fans.
They are big fans.
Thanks, guys.
It's awesome, ClareControls.com. I want to get ClareControls.com now. I'm very excited.
We're bringing it to the mainstream. We've got a builder program. Builders really like the products because homeowners want smart home automation in their houses.
But they don't want to pay a ton for it.
$3,000 to start, that's just too much money.
Right.
When you can get you make your home smart
$3,000.
home
A lot of them
ready.
are like $30,000.
Oh, well, yeah. And the less expensive, the least expensive I've ever seen is around $3,000, and it
Right.
doesn't do much. So now for $400, $500,
Yeah.
you can get it smart home ready, just like your TVs used to be HD ready.
Sure.
And you can add on whenever you want.
What about controlling my TVs? I get that I can do that, but I mean, like, is it real good control of my TVs?
Well, that's a great point. So 2 things. One, the iPad control is fantastic, but
Yeah.
if you're a channel surfer like me, I like to just press a couple, I don't
Sure.
want to have to look.
You're a channel server. Women
like-
are not. I mean, this is not a stereotype. This is an observation.
I get bored easily.
Women seem like they don't like to channel hop. Like guys, most women, I think, they say, "What are you doing? Go to the guide. Let's find out what's on." I'm like, boom, boom, boom. That's how guys do it, right? But you like to boom, boom, boom.
I do.
Yeah.
Because if I do.
It's the best way to watch TV. I'm like, oh, Sports Center.
It might surprise me with something. Alligators. I don't know why I think I want to watch alligators right now, but I do.
Because you might hope that the alligator eats somebody, and that'll be exciting.
God, you know me so well.
Yes, I know. You watch the car crashes, the races for the car crashes, and you go, this is what you do. You're like, click, 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 Sports Center. Like, why didn't you just go there?
Okay, now I'm bored. What's on the next
Why
channel?
didn't you just go there to begin with? Anyway, I was looking to see if they have any more questions. All right, that is pretty awesome. ClareControls.com to find out more.
Yes.
And I think it's really great. So congratulations.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's the DIY products are fantastic, and they've done a lot to proliferate the idea of having a smart home to the masses, which is great.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's so much more benefit you get from having a professional installer.
Right.
So being able to combine
And
those two.
integrate with a lot of those products that you want to use, like Nest or Ecobee or whatever.
Vivaro, or these are all popular brands that are really high quality.
Well,
they
and
work.
the nice thing is that with the other stuff, you can't change as technology changes. So if Nest comes out with a new Nest, or some other company comes along, we could plug it into Clare Controls, right? But you couldn't plug it in easily to other companies' stuff.
Right, well we also store all of our software configurations in the cloud, so you can remotely update. So what we can do is, as products do change out in the field, we can roll out the update to accommodate the new unit without somebody having to come over to your house. It really just is much more streamlined.
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Before I let you go, tell me what you've seen here that you're blown away with, or a trend you noticed.
I haven't been able to look at anything yet.
You walked to here, so you...
I got to here, yes. I saw the Monster booth, looked pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing,
Lots
isn't it?
of stuff's going on there. I'm going to actually check that
They've
out
got a
when
Bentley.
I get back. I know.
Yeah.
Is it a Wraith?
Huh?
It's right here on the corner, right?
You're going to drive that home? You're going to just get in and go?
No, I'm stealing the Ferrari that's in S1.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
I would do that. Bentley's not my thing. I'm a Ferrari
I like
guy.
to be a little lower, a little faster.
Yeah. And 5 things you love about CES.
You.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
That's number 1.
Yes. Number 1.
Being able to talk geek to everyone.
Yes.
That's awesome. Just being able to see everybody that I never get to see all during the course of the rest of the year. The cool products, the cool tech, and this year drones.
Yes.
I'm watching people walk around with drones everywhere. I want to go see the drone races.
You should.
Yeah.
And we should. And by the way, thank you for saying us, me, and you've been a geek your whole life.
Yes.
How did you get into tech?
How did I get into tech?
Yeah.
It was an accident. I got fired from a job, and I was trying to write music because I was young. And this guy worked at an audio shop and said, you'll get a great discount on recording equipment if you come to work here.
Wow.
And so then I was like, okay.
What'd you play? A guitar?
Guitar, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. You still
I
play?
don't play, no.
What was the name of the band?
No.
Come on.
Mexican Shark Attack.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. It's great to see you again. And enjoy the rest of CES. Thanks for 10. I asked for 5. You gave me 10 answers.
I gave you 10. Well,
Something
I
like
like to under-promise and over-deliver.
I love it. The Terrifics are keeping score at home. ClareControls.com. Check it out. ClareControls.com.